Hello guys, and I am here for some awesome game day bingo action. Super excited to be here with you guys live as I'm going to be streaming to those Pilot TVs, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as our Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch. So hopefully you guys are checking out those streams, sending out some messages as I shoot you out some luck as you get on after some of this great bingo we have here right in front of us. Just 15 seconds as we got $25 on the minor jackpot, 52 balls or less. Major prize not even available because at 48 balls or less, you'll be taking home $30,138. Should be a great game number one of lunchtime game day bingo. And as we get after trying to give out some fantastic prizes, I would like to highlight some jackpot winners, as we have been able to give out 3 jackpot wins yesterday, getting us to 19 jackpots over the last 7 days and 108 jackpots so far in this season 17. Our first jackpot to go out yesterday went out to a fantastic winner as we saw $6,344 go out to Player over at VFW Roseville. Congratulations to you, Player, taking home that awesome prize. I mean, $6,344, not too shabby, as that was the largest jackpot prize to go out on that Thursday. And I was actually able to give that one out during some of that awesome happy hour game day bingo action. Congratulations to you, Player. Our second jackpot to go out on Thursday went out to Christy Sue over at the Mad Cow. Christy Sue took home the second Pilot Payday prize this week. $2,500 was won for Christy Sue in that awesome Thursday matchup. Congratulations to you. Our third and final jackpot, we saw a great win as Becca Nate over at Lindsay's Barbecue and Grill took home $4,206. Congratulations to you, Becca Nate, in that awesome game. And great job to all 3 of our winners, Player, Christy Sue, and Becca Nate, all taking home prizes over $600. If you guys want to get added to that awesome jackpot list, that's what you got to get done. Over any prize over $600 is worth taking home. And we hope to see you guys out there trying to get your great prize during this time. As we work through this game, we got 6 balls away for some of our players. I would like to give a shout out to our social media pages, as that keeps you up to date with all things Pilot Games. And to find our page, all you got to do is search up Pilot Games and click on our logo. Give us a like and follow while you're there, and by doing that, you'll stay updated with weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and more. You can also check out the website link on our Facebook page, as we have a link tree with all the info you need, including a bar locations tab that opens up a map that shows you all the pin locations where you can play Pilot Games. It is so worth it, so hopefully you guys are out there checking out those great opportunities there. As we're working through this fantastic opportunity with now 3 different players 1 ball away. Who will take home the prize? We will find out here very, very shortly as we wait and see who's going to be taking home this prize. We'll just wait. As we got Patriot over at VFW Blaine taking home that awesome win there. Congratulations to you, Patriot, in this awesome game. $56.90 going out to you as we now get enrolled into this game number 2. Game 2, we'll see the prizes continuing to grow, as that minor prize will be clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less, adding to the excitement into this game 2. And as we get after it, I would like to highlight our entire live bingo schedule, as we play a lot of fun bingo throughout our day. And we get every day started off with game day bingo right at noon, as we just played through that first matchup of live bingo today. As we play, I'll be here live announcing all the winners from game day bingo from 12 all the way till 1 p.m. as I'll be trying to give out this minor, major, and mega prize. Usually during lunchtime, we're able to give out a couple of minor jackpots. So we'll see if we can make that happen here. At 1 o'clock, we then move on to some Lucky 4 Bingo. Today, you only have 2 shots at Lucky 4 Bingo, so 1 p.m. will be an important opportunity as you get that singular opportunity at 1 o'clock, $114,241. That is a great prize, the largest jackpot prize available today. Afterwards, you'll have more game day bingo that will continue on from 1 all the way till 4 p.m. 4 o'clock, you will then get your second and final opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo. Another shot at $114,000. And that could be even bigger by the time you guys get enrolled at 4 o'clock if that ginormous prize didn't go out at 1. That's when I will be back here live, as we'll be playing some of this awesome Valentine's Day Game Day Bingo action, happy hour edition, from 4 all the way till 6 p.m. I'll be working to give out that minor, major, and mega prize during that time, as I'll be announcing all of the 22 winners throughout those games. At 6 p.m., you will then play a little pilot payday as we try to give out a $2,500 must-go prize. This will be the final opportunity this week to take home that awesome prize, as it only gets played at 6 p.m. every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Only 10 cents a card to buy in, and so it's definitely worth your time. After today, it'll be switching back to Lucky 4 Bingo at 6 p.m. But while we still have the fun of Pilot Payday, make sure you're out here tonight at 6 p.m. to try and win that prize. Afterwards, you'll have more Game Day Bingo to finish off your night, running from 6 all the way till 10 p.m. Should be a lot of fun there. As we now get after it in this game right here, we should continue having a lot of fun, as we got 18 balls away for Mushka, as well as Southside and Joe Baby, all getting after it in this awesome game of Game Day Bingo. And as we start getting after it in this game number 2, I would like to start highlighting some wonderful national days. Our first national day is Cream-Filled Chocolates Day. Chocolate lovers rejoice, as February 14th is National Cream-Filled Chocolates Day. On the same day, approximately 58 million pounds of chocolate will be purchased. Much of it will be in heart-shaped boxes, filled with bite-sized chocolates with ooey gooey centers. Quite a few of these cream-filled goodies will be exchanged and shared on Valentine's Day. Absolutely a delicious one to be able to highlight here on today. I'm a big fan of the smorgasbord of great chocolates you can enjoy on Valentine's Day, as chocolate makers offer a wide variety of cream-filled goodies too. Take your pick from marshmallow cream, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, coconut, hazelnut cream, and even creme de menthe. How about coffee cream-filled chocolates? Nearly every fruit you can imagine can be made into some sort of creamy center. What's inside those hard chocolate shells? Well, many chocolate makers provide a map, so you don't accidentally eat one that doesn't sit well with you. One way to completely avoid the mystery is to create your own gift box with the flavors you select. Some chocolate makers offer this option. Not only do you select the chocolates your love likes best, but it is personalized gift too. How chocolatey sweet is that? It also is a terrific way to avoid biting into a flavor that will ruin the evening. Another way to make cream-filled chocolates extra special is by making your own. No matter how you celebrate today, be sure to bite into a cream-filled chocolate or two that you like. We do have Lil Red over at Garboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $19.20 on this must-go win. Congratulations to you, Little Red. As we now get enrolled into this next game, Minor Jackpot continuing to grow and roll into this upcoming matchup, clicking up from 54 to 56 balls or less. Should be a fantastic game number 3. Well, let's ask ourselves, how do we observe this cream-filled chocolate day? It's pretty easy. Sample a few of your favorite cream-filled chocolates and give a few too. They can even be in a heart-shaped box if you like. Host a cream-filled chocolate sampling party. You know, who would say no to that? As you can invite friends to make one of their favorites to bring, and everyone will get to sample. Supply fruit and sparkling wine to complement the chocolates. Take your party a notch further. Test your sampling skills by seeing who can identify the most cream-filled mystery chocolate flavors. Varieties can range from sweet to savory. You're thinking a little bacon flavor here, a little coffee flavor there. Try your hand in making your own cream-filled chocolates. While we often give chocolate as a romantic gesture, why not make it together instead? Turn up the heat in the kitchen and melt each other's hearts while you melt some chocolate. Definitely a great one to be able to highlight here. Enjoy some of those cream-filled chocolates on today, as they are just oh so popular during this Valentine's Day season. Absolutely a great one to be able to highlight. Not happy birthday, happy cream-filled chocolate day. Next up, we highlight because of a celebrity birthday, as we got National Ferris Wheel Day. February 14th is the annual observance of National Ferris Wheel Day. The holiday honors the birth of George Washington Gale Ferris Jr., the man who invented the Ferris wheel. And what's kind of fun about it is that, the Ferris wheel is kind of one of those things that are always depicted as a very romantic thing to be able to go to at the fair. As, there's so many depictions of you taking your date on the Ferris wheel and you end up kissing at the top. It's a romantic thing. So it's great that it gets to highlight it on today. As preparations for the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition began in earnest in 1891. Director of the works for the fair, Daniel H. Burnham, laid out the challenge: create a centerpiece to the show that will rival the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Erected the year before, the Eiffel Tower quickly became a world attraction. Ideas were tossed around, plans presented, and plans rejected. George Washington Gale Ferris was inspired. He contemplated several ideas, but it wasn't until one evening in a Chicago chop house that he was struck on an idea that could fit the challenge. After stretching out the design on napkins, he proceeded to develop his plan. When presented with the concept, Burnham balked, doubting it could safely carry people to such heights. Ferris persisted, spending $25,000 of his own money. He paid for safety studies, obtained $600,000 more from investors, hired engineers, built the 250-foot diameter wheel, and hoisted it up between 140-foot twin towers. It was a colossal success at the 26-story tall and making it a whopping $726,805.50. In 1893, there was a hefty profit for the fair. Despite the wheel's success, Ferris struggled after the fair. Lawsuits over who bankrupt him. A few short years after the fair, he ended up passing away. That's insane. The original wheel suffered a similar fate in 1906. It was destroyed with dynamite for scrap metal. However, the Ferris wheel lives on, and we continue to enjoy the wheel around the world. That is absolutely insane. That is such a sad story of the creation of the Ferris wheel. I didn't know that I was about to get into that. Great job. Happy birthday to happy birthday to George Washington Gale Ferris, as well as happy National Ferris Wheel Day. So we got our winner here. Southside over at the 1029 Bar in Minneapolis is taking home $30. Great job to you, Southside, in this awesome game of Game Day Bingo, as we now get enrolled into this next matchup of Game Day Bingo. This time, we will be talking about National Organ Donor Day. Observed each year on February 14th, National Donor Day aims to increase awareness about organ donation and the lives it saves. In the United States, more than 120,000 people are waiting for a life-saving organ donation. The observance focuses on 5 different types of donations: organs, tissues, marrow, pallets, blood. Many nonprofit health organizations sponsor blood and marrow drives and organ tissue sign-up across the nation. Approximately every 2 seconds, there is someone in the U.S. who needs blood, which translates to the need for over 41,000 daily donations. Each time a donation saves lives. While we may be able to donate blood, pallets, tissues, marrow, and other organs at any time, most organs are donated upon passing. A single donor can save up to 8 lives and help more than 75 people. Some blood donors have been making donations as young as the age of 17. They can donate a pint of blood every 53 days. 1 pint of blood can save up to 3 people. If you're never thought about donation, you're of the 17% of non-donors. However, only 37% of the population of the United States is eligible to donate blood. So look to donate on today and maybe look at what the benefits are and how you can help out other people on National Organ Donation Day. As we continue to work through these games, we now are in this game number 4 of Game Day Bingo with $130 available on that minor prize of 58 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun as we get after it in this game. And as we do so, we have our final national day to highlight the most obvious day of today, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day begins as St. Valentine's Day, a liturgical celebration of one or more early Christian saints named Valentinus. February 14th first became associated with the romantic love during the High Middle Ages, as the tradition of courtly love was then flourishing. During the 18th century England, this day evolved into an occasion in which lovers expressed their love for each other by presenting flowers, offering confectionaries, and sending Valentine's cards. Mixed opinions prevail regarding on who or what was celebrated in mid-February. Some points point to other saints named Valentine or Valentinus. The most popular story tells of a saint who defied a decree from Emperor Claudius II, who outlawed marriage for young men because he believed single men made better soldiers. Saint Valentine preferred young lovers to be wed, then have them sneaking around, would marry them in secret. However, it may have been another Valentine who performed the marriages. Either way, at least 2 of them were attacked for their actions. Crazy stuff there. Well, this is an awesome one to be able to highlight. Valentine's Day is just bring the love around. Celebrate your loved one on today. Get those cream-filled chocolates ready, as it is also National Cream-Filled Chocolates Day. Make sure you are out there, celebrating them. Write a nice note and just have a wonderful Valentine's Day on today. We are at 50 balls dropped in this game number 4. Should be a lot of fun as we continue to compete. We got 3 balls away for some of these amazing players as we wait and see if anybody can take home that minor jackpot at 58 balls or less. Still, Sean is in line alongside Southside, but they'll have to get 2 lucky balls to fall right here, right now, as it doesn't look like it's happening. No, it is. $130.45 will be going out in this game. I was ready to move past it as Southside over the 1029 bar in Minneapolis takes home that awesome prize in this game number 4. Congratulations to you, Southside. That bingo prize of $35.60 will remain available as you guys continue to grow it into this next game. Should be a lot of fun competing for a double must-go prize in this game number 5. Just under 2 minutes for you to get enrolled. And as we get enrolled, I'll be highlighting a little bit of Vikings news. And we'd like to give a shout out to the 3 longest tenured players on the Vikings roster. Coming in at number 3, the 3rd longest tenure in the Vikings roster is Brian O'Neill. In some ways, it feels like not long ago when Brian O'Neill was thrust into action as a raw rookie. But that was 7 years ago, believe it or not. Ex-general manager Rick Spielman scooped O'Neill out of the draft's 2nd round in the 2018, and soon after, O'Neill became a Vikings mainstay on the offensive line and, in fact, one of the few saviors who kept Vikings fans from utter rage regarding the trenches. Now, with 2 Pro Pro Bowls in 2021 and in 2024, to his name and the status as one of the league's most handsomely paid right tackles, O'Neal is forever ingrained in the fabric of the Mike Zimmer and Kevin O'Connell eras of Vikings football. And he's scheduled to be a Viking for at least 2 more seasons. O'Neal had one of his best career seasons in 2024, holding the offensive line together after Christian Darrisaw tore his ACL in Week 8. And he continues to be such a staple for our Vikings. Great stuff there, celebrating the awesome work that Brian O'Neal has done over the last 7 years. Next up, the second longest tenured Viking, C.J. Ham. One of the heart and soul players in the Minnesota's locker room. Ham is the team's fullback. Although the Vikings offensively rarely features him, Ham saw action on 24% of offensive plays and 63% of special team snaps. He is part of the glue that keeps this culture together. Ham joined the Vikings in 2017 as an undrafted free agent, filling the fullback duties since his contract was extended, somewhat unexpectedly, in the summer of 2023, and he'll be affixed to the roster until the end of 2025. It's also worth noting that Ham is 32, and retirement isn't far away. Big fan of C.J. Ham. He's been one of the best fullbacks in the league since he came to Minnesota, and I'm just a big fan of everything that he does for this roster, special teams-wise, as well as how he just helps in the blocking schematics, being able to open up holes for our running backs. But I think the longest tenure Viking is pretty obvious here. I think most of you guys know who's going to be brought up in this one, as the number 1 longest tenure Viking on the roster is Harrison Smith. Probably the most likely on this list to depart the Vikings this offseason. Smith has been doing the purple thing for 13 years. The aforementioned Spielman plucked him out of the first round of the 2012 NFL Draft, and he transformed into a Viking legend pretty quickly. Longevity, of course, helps. But Smith could retire this offseason. He turned 36 earlier this month. Safeties don't usually make it that long, but Hitman is an exception. Smith sounded rather sentimental after Minnesota's loss in the playoffs after the Los Angeles Rams. So much so that most fans think he'll retire. The rumor mill suggests Smith's return probability for 2025 is exactly 50-50. The man played quite well in 2024 and most hope he returns for one last ride next season. I think he would really help this team out. We do have some really good safeties that can come in and play well, but I just don't think anybody is quite Harrison Smith. He is a glue guy. He's a leadership guy. He creates a culture in the locker room for our Minnesota Vikings, and so I hope we get at least one more year of the Hitman. But great to be able to celebrate and talk about some of these longest tenure Vikings as we are in the offseason waiting for the draft. These guys that have been around in the purple and gold for so long: Brian O'Neal, C.J. Ham, Harrison Smith, much appreciated. As we send some luck out to our Minnesota Vikings by playing the great E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. You can hang out with Victor the Viking and see if you can take home some great Hail Mary jackpots in this awesome football-themed E-Tab. As we got our winners here, we got a split win between Player over at Haskell's and Jason over at the Double Wide. Congratulations to both of our winners here as we now get enrolled into this next game. Minor jackpot will be clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun as we get after it. I'll be taking a break as you guys play through the next 2 games. Hello guys, and I am here for some awesome game day bingo. Should be a lot of fun as we get after it in this upcoming game. So we got a 58 ball or less minor jackpot, $167. We got that a great major prize not available because of 58 balls or less, you're taking home $30,357. Should be a great time as we get after it in this upcoming game. And as we do so, I'd like to highlight the winners from the games I missed. First game I missed, we saw a great prize of $27.10 get split up between 007 over at VFW Spring Lake Park and Fester over at the Howling Dog Pub. Great job to both of you guys as you each take home $13.55 in that great split win. Congratulations, 007, as well as good old Uncle Fester. The next one and the last prize that went out before I, came back here to give out more great prizes, as we saw a $27.10 prize go out to Mike W. over at Briel's Den. Congratulations to you, Mike W. Taking home that awesome win there. 27 bucks, not too shabby in that matchup. As we work through this game right here, I would like to highlight some great standings, as we do have a Game Day Bingo player and location standings, which you guys are earning points for as you play these games. Moving on to the player side, in 10th place, we have a two-way tie. That's between Mike over at the Sherwood Lounge and Wonder over at the Midtown Bar and Grill, both with 26,000 points. With 27,000 points in 8th place, we got Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards and Not Sure over at the Montego Blue. 7th place is Jim over the Whiskey Street as they sit with 28,000 points. As we got 29,000 points for 6th place, Woodpile over at Haskell's. All very close races from 10th all the way to 6th place. As 5th place is Maggie over at Lyle Liquor. Still close, but a little bit of a jump up with 34,000 points. With 39,000 points in 4th place, we got 6'9" T-Bird over at the Lookout Bar and Grill. Brother Nate at the Chart House sits in 3rd with 53,000 points, as Cheese at the Beartown Lounge sits in 2nd with 57,000 points. But our number one player and the reigning champion to Game Day Bingo, it's none other than Call Me Jen at JR Mack in 1st place with 104,000 Game Day Bingo points. Great job to you, Call Me Jen, as well as all of those awesome players that are in our top 10, as it's very impressive at all to be in the top 10, even if you are the 10th player. You're one of the top 10 players in Minnesota at playing Game Day Bingo. Now, moving on to the locations, the top 10 locations that play in this Game Day Bingo. We actually start off with a two-way tie once again, this time in 9th. That's between Danny's Dugout and the Riverboat Depot, both with 54,000 points. With 56,000 points in 8th place, we got HR Pesties. As McHugh's Grill and Bar sits in 7th with 57,000 points. With 66,000 points, we have the Beartown Lounge finding themselves in 6th place. As 5th place is Haskell's, sitting with 70,000 points. With 76,000 points in 4th place, we got the Chart House, as Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards is in 3rd with 80,000 points. 2nd place is the Lookout Bar and Grill with 92,000 points, as our number one location is JR Mack with 129,000 Game Day Bingo points. We have Keck over at the Junction Bar and Cook, taking home $46.70 on our must-go win. Congratulations to you in this awesome game of Game Day Bingo. Great job to you, KEK. As we now get enrolled into this next game, minor prize going to be clicking up from 58 to 60 balls or less, quickly growing in monetary amount as well, as it already sits at $240. But once again, great job to all of those awesome locations and players that have made it into our Game Day Bingo top 10 standings. It's been some very impressive stuff. But now time to move on to a little bit of our great eTab action, as we have over 70 different Charitable eTab games that you can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. Each game features low bets ranging from 50 cents to $5. With awesome bonus and free play rounds in those matchups, we'd love for you to check them out. As we are excited to announce that Finnegan's Gold is back and better than ever, launching on February 20th. This fan favorite eTab is just in time for the St. Patrick's Day and is packed with enhanced graphics, new features, and more ways to win. Finn is bringing even more Irish luck with exciting new features like Pots of Gold and Finnegan's Garden. Catch the luck of the Irish early with Finnegan's Gold launching February 20th. So, only 6 days away. Should be exciting stuff. That just got announced yesterday on our social media pages, and I am so excited to see how Finnegan's Gold goes over with you guys. That is definitely the eTab highlight of today. So, check it out and let us know how you're feeling it when it comes out on February 20th. An eTab game that is currently out, though, that I'd like to highlight, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Buku Bucks. It is an awesome eTab game with great trophy level prizes as you hit the deer camp and try and take home some of those awesome wins there. It's definitely a great one to be able to play. We hope you guys enjoy. As we get after it right here in this game. Should be a lot of fun. Just a few seconds before we start seeing these balls drop in this matchup. I would like to start highlighting some fun movies released on today throughout history. Starting off on today, released in 1991, we have the movie Silence of the Lamb. This is a classic, which is a horror crime starring Anthony Hopkins, Jodie Foster, and other great actors and actresses. As Jodie Foster stars as Clarence Starling, a top student at an FBI training academy. Jack Crawford wants Clarence to interview Dr. Hannibal Lecter, a brilliant psychiatrist who is also a violent psychopath, serving life behind bars for various acts of murder and other things. Crawford believes that Lecter may have insight into a case that Starling, as an attractive young woman, may be just the bait to draw him out. Interesting. Can't say I don't think I've ever watched Silence of the Lamb, which I didn't know I'd never watched it, but I need to watch it at some point. 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just a horror crime classic released on today. Can't believe I've never watched it, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, released on today in 1991. Released on today in 1992, one that I've definitely seen. We got Wayne's World, starring Mike Myers, as well as Dana Carvey as the main two actors. But you also have Rob Lowe in this one, Alice Cooper, Chris Farley, lots of big-time actors and actresses in this movie, Wayne's World, a comedy musical that is an absolute classic. A big screen spin-off of the Saturday Night Live skit. Rob Lowe plays a producer that wants to take the public access Wayne's World to the world of commercial television. Wayne and Garth battle to save their show and Wayne's girlfriend from Lowe. Very fun stuff there. It was so good. It got a second movie, Wayne's World 2. Which was entertaining as well. Big fan of the Wayne's World movies. As we come to a close here, we do have our minor jackpot going out. It's getting split up between two players. As we got Vike Sargent as well as Scuba Steve. Vike Sargent over at Lakewood Tavern, Scuba Steve over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus, splitting up $253.46 in this game number 9 of Game Day Bingo. Congratulations to both of our winners in this amazing matchup as we now get enrolled into our game number 3. With that minor prize, clicking back to 52 balls or less, but the must-go prize will remain and continue to grow as we get enrolled into this next matchup. Should be another fun game that we're getting enrolled to right here, right now. As we move on to the next movie released on today in 2003 now, we got Daredevil. This stars Ben Affleck as Matt Murdock, Daredevil. You also have Michael Clark Duncan, Jon Favreau, and other great actors and actresses. I think this is where you get your first depiction of Jennifer Gardner as Elektra before she ended up making the movie Elektra. As attorney Matt Murdock is blind, but his other 4 senses function with superhuman sharpness. By day, Murdock represents a downtrodden At night, he is Daredevil, a masked vigilante, a relentless avenger of justice. When Wilson Fisk hires Bullseye to kill Daredevil, Murdoch must rely on his own sense and search out the conspirators against justice, which may include his own girlfriend, Elektra. Crazy stuff. I didn't know that it was supposed to be his girlfriend in that one. I haven't watched Daredevil in years. In years. This is a fun action thriller to be able to highlight. It's an okay adaptation of Daredevil. It's overly hated, in my opinion, this adaptation of Daredevil. I think it is pretty decent, if I'm being honest. The next one that came out, the 2005 Elektra, not as good, but I do think, it was a fun continuation of Jennifer Garner's character from the 2003 movie Daredevil. Next movie released out today, we got 2008 movie Jumper. I remember running to this movie purely because Hayden Christensen was starring in it, Anakin Skywalker. But it also stars Samuel L. Jackson, Anna Sophia Robb, and other great actors and actresses. Kristen Stewart is in it as well, as this follows aimless David Rice, as he has the ability to instantly transport himself to any place he can imagine. He uses that gift to globetrot, living on money he steals by jumping into bank vaults. He's captured by the evil Roland Cox, who knows how to keep David from jumping. David escapes and reunites with his high school crush, Millie, then forms an alliance with fellow jumper Griffin, and prepares for mortal combat with Cox. Very interesting stuff. It's a fun movie. I thought it was a fun action sci-fi watch. It's not necessarily the best movie, but I think it's got a lot of entertainment value, in my opinion. Jumper, released on a day in 2008. Also released on today in 2008, we got the movie Definitely Maybe. This one stars Abigail Breslin alongside Ryan Reynolds, as he tells a story about three options that could be his mother. You have Isla Fisher, Rachel Wise, and Elizabeth Banks as the three stories unfold. And it's a fun one to be able to highlight here, as the daughter must guess which one ended up becoming his wife. Definitely an interesting movie. 2008, Definitely Maybe. It's a cute one. Definitely a cute Ryan Reynolds movie for sure. And so maybe give it a watch. Also released on a day in 2008. So we continue with the 2008 works. We got Step Up 2, The Streets. This one stars Robert Hoffman as Chase. You still got Adam Gary as Moose and other great actors. Channing Tatum's in this second one as well, as he was one of the main staples of that first movie. I know these are considered some of the best of the Step Up franchise, and continues with that fun with Step Up 2. As I feel like those first two, Step Up and Step Up 2, were very well received. Afterwards, I have no idea what path they go down. But a fun one, as when a rebellious street dancer, Andy, enrolls at the prestigious Maryland School of Art, she finds it difficult to adapt. Joining forces with Chase, the hottest dancer at school, she finds a way to merge her old life and new one by forming a team of misfit classmates and training them to compete in an underground dance contest as the Streets. We do have $122. That awesome must-go prize. George H. over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus. Take it home now. Awesome win. Congratulations to you, George H. Not too shabby on the double must-go. $122.50. As we now get enrolled into this game number 11 of Game Day Bingo. This game number 11 will include now a minor prize at 54 balls or less, as it continues to grow as we get enrolled. As we get enrolled, I'll highlight our final movie released on today. We have the 2013 work, Oz, the Great and Powerful. Star-studded cast for this one, and I think it's a pretty well-done movie. You got James Franco, Mila Kunis, Michelle Williams, Rachel Wise, Zach Braff, Joey King, Abigail Spencer, Bill Cobbs, Bruce Campbell, and just keep on. The list continues on with great actors and actresses, as this is when a shady circus magician, Oscar Diggs, Oz, is hurled away from Kansas into the wonderful land of Oz. He thinks that fame and fortune are his for the taking. However, three witches, Theodora, Evanora, and Glinda, remain unconvinced that Oscar is the great wizard that the inhabitants of Oz need and expect. Reluctantly drawn into Oz's epic problems, Oscar must find out who is good and who is evil before it is too late. This is an insane movie. Very, very fun work and worth giving a watch on today. A fun work. Oz, the Great and Powerful, released on the day in 2013. As we get after it here, we are playing some Wild-themed game day bingo, so I gotta talk about our Minnesota Wild. As the Wild are well represented at the Four Nations Face-Off tournament for the next 2 weeks. And in the first game of the mid-season event, they were able to shine more than some others. Defenseman Jonas Brodin opened the scoring for Sweden after the team went down 2-0 in that game. A swift, somewhat soft shot from the face-off circle was able to make its way in the goal, and it was just the start of the Minnesota showcase. Joel Eriksson-Ek was in charge of being the main pivot on Sweden, while Mika got the offensive assignment. The Wild center was given the crucial all-around role, and he was rewarded for keeping Canada at bay by being the hero for the Trey Kroner. Our own Eriksson-Ek was able to tie the game in the third period and score the goal that would eventually force overtime. 2 of the 3 goals scored for Sweden in the eventual 4-3 overtime loss was scored by Wild players. Who would have thought? But the main guy that certainly earned Sweden the single point in the standings to open the tournament was certainly goaltender Filip Gustafsson. The 26-year-old stopped 24 of the 28 shots he faced, which does not look good on paper. But the Wild starter made some sprawling saves to keep Sweden in the game. Sure, maybe the second Canada goal, the 2-on-1 rush, he could have played it more center. But overall, the netminder was a good reason that Sweden left with any points at all. Very impressive stuff by our wild players that are out there getting it done for Sweden. Well, our Wild do play again as they will be taking on the Red Wings in Detroit next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, February 22nd, as they'll be in Detroit playing them at 11:30 a.m. Should be a fun matchup, a good weekend game for us next weekend. Send some luck out to our Minnesota Wild by playing the great E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild. You can see if you can score yourself some awesome jackpot prizes in that awesome hockey-themed E-Tab. As we are clicking past all of our jackpot prizes in this game, we will not be giving out that minor, major, or mega prize, meaning that minor jackpot will be clicking up from 54 to 56 balls or less in our game number 12, the final matchup of Lunchtime Game Day Bingo. But in this game, we're waiting to see who can take home a nice must-go prize, as $33.20 is already out. KJJJK over at the Municipal Liquor Store La Center took home $33. Congratulations to you, KJJJK, as we now get enrolled into this next game with that minor jackpot clicking up from 54 to 56 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun as we get after it in this game, as we'll see who can take home this prize. And as we get after it, I would like to remind you that when you're playing Pilot games, don't forget to share those awesome pictures with us. We absolutely love seeing your smiling faces. And if you happen to hit a jackpot, hold up your iPad and show off that happy face with the jackpot message. We'd love to celebrate with you. You can also send us pictures of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. To share your pics, you can either direct message them to us on Facebook, post them with the hashtag PilotGames, or email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. Definitely some great action there. We'd love to see you take home those awesome prize. As we're big fans of anybody who sends in those player pictures, just like these players right here. As we get after it, we just got 1 minute to get enrolled into this final game that I'll be live with you guys for. And as you get enrolled, I would like to talk about some fun celebrity birthdays on today. Shout out to anybody that celebrates their birthday on this February 14th. As we start off with the 1931 birthday, Bernie Boom Boom Geoffrion, a Canadian Hockey Hall of Fame right wing, 11 NHL All-Stars, 6 Stanley Cup wins, playing for the Montreal Canadiens and New York Rangers. He also coached the New York Rangers, Atlanta Flames, and Montreal Canadiens, a huge influence on the NHL scene. Next up, born on today in 1935, we got Mickey Wright, the American golfer, 13-time major titles, 82 LPGA Tour wins. Congratulations to you, Mickey. In 1948, we got one of my favorites from this list, Teller, the American musician from Penn and Teller. He's also an illusionist as well. I really enjoyed Penn and Teller Fool Us, I think it was. Yes, Penn and Teller Fool Us. It was a super fun show, 11 seasons from 2011 to I have no clue when this show ended. It might still be going on throughout today, but it's a great one to be able to. Yeah, it looks like it's still going on, and they tried to have magicians come in and try and fool them, and they'd break down what they did wrong, what happened in the trick, and I thought it was so interesting. Happy birthday to Teller. Next up in 1960, we got Jim Kelly, the American Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback, first team All-Pro in 1991, 5-time Pro Bowler, NFL passing touchdown leader in 1991, NFL passer rating leader in 1990, playing for the Buffalo Bills, an icon when it comes to football. Happy birthday to Jim Kelly. Born on today in 1970, we got Simon Pegg, the English comedian actor from Shaun of the Dead, as well as Mission Impossible. Yeah, he is the person I think of when I think of the in-the-van computer nerd. He is the person I think of. Happy birthday, Simon Pegg. Next up, born on today in 1972, we got Rob Thompson, the American singer, Matchbox 20. Maybe give a little Matchbox 20 listen to celebrate Rob Thomas' birthday. Next up, born on today in 1978, we got Diani Gurara, a Zimbabwe-American actress and playwright. Did The Walking Dead as well as Black Panther. And last up in 1992, we got Freddie Highmore, the English actor from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, August Rush, as well as now starring as The Good Doctor. Great actor that we get to highlight here on today. He was also in Bates Motel, where he did a extremely creepy job in, and is a really talented actor. Happy birthday to Freddie Highmore and all the great celebrities born on today. Also, shout out to my sister as she was born on today, Sophia. Happy birthday, and we hope that you enjoy your awesome birthday out there on today as we get after it in this game right here. As we get after it, I would like to highlight one more eTab game, which is actually themed after our Minnesota Twins. The eTab game is called Twins Win. You can check it out wherever you play Pilot games, see if you take home some of those Grand Slam prizes. And as we come to an end here, we got Crystal right now, 1 ball away. Can they get the lucky ball to fall right here, right now? No. We'll be moving on to the must-go prize of $43.20 as that minor jackpot in the next game of Game Day Bingo will be sitting at 58 balls or less, as it should be a lot of fun as you guys play through Game Day Bingo from 1 all the way till 4 p.m. But in this final lunchtime bingo game, we see a split win of $43.20 between Mike, Becky, and KJJK. Congratulations to both of our winners. And as we now get enrolled into a little Lucky 4 bingo action, I would like to shout out our player spotlight. Why Not Me over at the Albany Bowling Center took home $52 grand last weekend. And over at the Albany Bowling Center, they support the Albany Lions Club, which their mission is to empower Lions clubs, volunteers, and partners to improve health and well-being, strengthen communities, and support those through humanitarian services and grants that impact lives globally, to also encourage peace and international understanding as they fulfill it every day, everywhere they serve. Awesome stuff there, and a reminder that when you guys play Pilot games, your community wins. Have a good one.
Come on, let's get these lizards out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win! Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win! Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win! Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win. Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win! Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!